Hey boys and girls, today I'm going to teach you how to make paper snowflakes. You're going to need a piece of white copy paper. Start with the bottom corner and gently slide it all the way up so that the side of your paper is now flush along with the top. Go slow, don't fold yet. Slowly roll it. Once it's lined up, slide your finger down and crease the edge. That fold should go to a perfect point on the side. Once you have a triangle, I want you to go ahead and cut along the line. Remember, when we cut, we always cut away from ourselves. Pull your armpit nice and tight. Your arm should be snug against your body. That's good for cutting. Now we have a large triangle. We're going to fold one side of our triangle over so that it matches up with the other side. Again, move slowly. Don't crease anything yet until your corners are lined up, and then you can crease your edge. Now I have a smaller triangle. Now I know it's going to be very tempting to want to fold it over again to make a smaller triangle, but that's not what we're going to be doing. Instead, we are going to be folding the edges down towards our hips. So I'm going to start with the left side of my triangle, and I'm going to put my finger at the very, very tip top to hold this point. And I'm going to aim this corner down to my right hip. Once I have it lined up towards my hip, I'm going to crease that edge. I'm going to hold my other spot in place and then wrap the right side over so that it lines up with the left side. This can be a tricky fold, so if it's not perfect, you may have to unfold it and try again, which again is a little bit tricky because once we have those folds in our paper, it's a little tricky to undo that. But once you have, I call this my rocket ship. Once we have our piece of paper folded over both sides and it looks like a little rocket, we're going to cut along the horizontal line, or cut the tails off, I like to say, of my rocket, and now I have a tall and skinny triangle. Once we have our triangle, let's start imagining the designs we want to cut. So if you see the double side of your triangle, it would be a good idea to do some kind of design where you would essentially cut off the corner of that triangle. That's going to give you 6 sides to your snowflake. You can cut little designs in the inside on either side, and again, change the edge. If you want your snowflake to be more of a circle or just kind of a rectangle shape, then just cut along the bottom edge. But if you really want those 6 sides, you're going to want to cut off that entire double side of your triangle. I know it seems a little bit confusing, but I would definitely get a pencil first to help you to imagine or envision what you want to do. Now, like anything, the first time you do something new, it might not be your exact best, but I notice the more snowflakes I make, the more fun I get to the more I get to experiment, and the more fun I have, and the better my snowflakes become. So if you're trying this the first time, it's okay if your snowflake doesn't turn out perfect. You can always watch this video again and make a different shape. So I went ahead and drew some curved lines and zigzag lines, and now I'm cutting right along that edge. Friends, it's going to be really tricky to cut through this paper because it's so thick. So really open your scissors super, super wide so you can cut with the inside of your scissor. When you're cutting little things like triangles like this, cut in, pull your scissors out, and then cut in again from the other side, and boop, that little piece of paper just falls right out. I'm cutting a half circle because when I unfold this, my shapes are going to end up doubling on both sides. So if I draw a half circle, it'll be an oval or a circle when I make it larger. If you notice that you drew your lines a little small, again, you could cut right over it and kind of make up your own shape. Notice I'm changing the shape a bit so it's a little bit more comfortable. If you cut off the tip of your snowflake, that means there's going to be a design on the very inside. Okay, here's the best part. I'm going to slowly and carefully start opening my paper to reveal my amazing snowflake. Look at that, guys. So, do you see those 6 sides that I just counted? That is like a real snowflake. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out all my other snowflakes, and you can see how different all of the designs turned out based on the shapes and patterns that I drew. Whoa. These turned out so awesome, and they are so addicting to make. You can hang them in your windows. You can hang them from a string and a paper clip from your ceiling. The world is your oyster, friends. Have fun.